It's district title time in Columbus. This afternoon, one team will be cutting down the nets as champions, while the other team will feel heartbreak and disappointment as their season comes to an end in the Division II Central District Championship. Coming up, it's the Bishop Hartley Hawks versus the River Valley Vikings. You're watching live and free on the OH Report. You're not going to want to miss it. Next.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now, our neighborhood, our news.
Good afternoon and welcome to Central Crossing High School in Grove City, Ohio for today's Division II Central District Championship game between the Bishop Hartley Hawks and the River Valley Vikings. Today's pregame show is brought to you by Premier Optometry Group. I am Mark Bollinger, bringing you the matchup that everybody wanted in Central Ohio, the number 1 seeded Hartley Hawks against the number 2 seeded River Valley Vikings. These teams are going to be battling it out for a berth in the Division II Boys Basketball Sweet 16. The winner of today's game will play in regional action at 6 p.m. Thursday night at the Convocation Center at Ohio University against the winner of tonight's game between Zanesville, Maysville, and Indian Valley. Today's game is the second one here at Central Crossing in the other Central District Division II Championship. Jonathan Alder beat Bishop Watterson by a score of 54-44. Jonathan Alder will travel to Vandalia Thursday night for regional play against Kettering Alder. But here it's deja vu for the Vikings as they return to the district championship for the second consecutive season. Last year the Vikings fell to Bishop Watterson and are looking to capture their first district championship since 2007 and only the second boys basketball district championship for River Valley in the last 50 years. To reach the Sweet 16, the Vikings are going to need to defeat a top-seeded, young and talented Hartley squad. Let's take a look at the resumes of these two outstanding ball clubs. Our first player spotlight tonight is Chase Ebert from River Valley. Chase is a 6'1 junior, first team District 11 Coaches Association pick, second team All-Conference, third team All-Central District. The other night, he scored 16 points in the Vikings semifinal win over Lyndon McKinley. For the Vikings, they're now standing at 19-5, led by head coach Rodney Brown. The Vikings finished tied for second this year in the Mid-Ohio Athletic Conference with an 11-3 record. Now we're going to check out the Bishop Hartley Hawks. Team spotlight here looking at the Hawks, led by head coach Andreas James. The Hawks had an impressive season, 21-3 overall, 5-1 in the Central Catholic League, won the CCL for the first time outright since 2011. The Hawks are young and talented. They are led by a plethora of outstanding players, but the guy we're going to look at tonight, the man in the middle, a guy who has been dominant, Pharez Nicolas. Nicholas, a first-team all-conference pick, second-team all-district, averages a little over 11 points per game and almost 8 rebounds to game. And what you're going to see from Nicholas tonight is this. You have a guy that the type of guy the Vikings have not seen very often this season. He is a big guy who is going to work down low in the post. He is going to get in the paint. He's going to block shots, grab rebounds, and try to finish with authority at the rim. It's going to be really critical for Aiden Kinney and the Vikings to try to neutralize him throughout the ball game. So keys to victory tonight. First of all, looking at the number 1 seeded Bishop Hartley Hawks. The Hawks have to be engaged. Everybody you talk to around the Central District looks at Bishop Hartley and sees an extremely young and talented ball club, but at times they kind of go through the motions. Will Hartley be engaged? Will they be mentally focused and ready to compete on every single possession for 32 minutes? The Hawks cannot afford to have a bunch of mental breakdowns against this Viking ball club. And the second key tonight for Bishop Hartley, straight line drives. You are going to see Hartley playing a lot of 5-out basketball. Then they will push Pharez Nicolas into the post, but they're trying to create driving lanes. For Hartley, move the basketball, try to get some one-on-one situations, and drive the ball to the basket. It's going to be difficult because the Vikings love to be able to pressure the basketball and jump to the help side, and we'll see if the Vikings can get that done tonight. Flipping it over to the Vikings, starting fast, and boy have the Vikings started fast so far in tournament play this year. In their first 2 matchups, the Vikings have outscored Beechcroft and Lyndon McKinley by a combined 33-6 in the first quarter. That quick start could create some doubt in the minds of this young but talented Hawks team. And then the second key, the right shot. When you're in district final play, you know it's going to be intense. At times, the Vikings are going to have to make sure that they come up with good shots, good shot selection at crucial times. Get the shot you want. If you get the lead, keep the pedal down and try to finish off the Hawks. Out there on the court, we're getting close to tip-off here, introducing the starters for the visiting Vikings, donned in the navy blue, trimmed in Columbia and gold. You have a 6'4" senior, number 0, Carson Smith. At guard, 6'1" junior, Sawyer Weston. At the point guard position, a 6'1" junior, Chase Ebert. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore, Chase Smith. And the other starter at forward, Aiden Kinney, number 21, a 6'3" senior. And quickly here for the Hawks. Well, we'll get to the Hawks real quick. We have Pharez Nicolas, number 0, Jaden Calloway and his brother Ja'Kai Calloway. At the other guard, Carson Savetic. And lastly is a senior, Ethan Godfrey. And here we go. We're going to tip it off. The Division II District Championship game is underway here at Central Crossing High School. Hartley wins the tip. Calloway looks to his brother on the right wing. Immediately, first possession. The Hawks are going to try to go inside to Nicholas, and there's a turnover. So first trip down, immediately Bishop Hartley goes to the post, but River Valley creates the turnover. And now the Vikings do the same. Hartley pushing in transition. Callaway can really handle it. Diagonal skip to Savetic, but the extra pass deflected out of bounds. A good job there by Chase Smith, causing the deflection, not giving the open jumper. You're going to see a lot of this out of Bishop Hartley tonight. Spread the floor, take your time, try to create driving lanes, and attack the basket. Jaden Callaway with the attempted drive, knocked out of bounds. Callaway, first team All Central District performer this year, averaged around 14 points a game. The lob goes into Nicolas. And he misses, and Aiden Kinney comes down with the board for the Vikings. RV in transition. Carson Smith off to the great start the other night. Erupted for 12 early points for the Vikings, led them to an early lead against Linden in that semifinal win. And this is what you're going to see up and down the court between these two basketball clubs. Both teams like to push tempo. First foul there for RV. Foul goes on Chase Smith. Look for a handoff right back to the post. Nicolas up strong, a lot of contact, and they're going to call the foul. So early on here you see Bishop Hartley attacking the post early. Sawyer Weston's going to get the foul call, his first second team foul. Nicolas will step to the line. He's an outstanding free throw shooter. In a matchup against St. Francis de Sales, which helped the Hawks clinch the outright CCL. Nicolas went 13 of 13 from the charity stripe. He knocks down the first one to give Hartley an early 1-0 lead here. 6:40 to go, quarter number one. And he missed the second one. Aiden Kinney pulls it down. Hawks looking to run and jump. River Valley should be able to get some open shots out of it. Chase Smith thought about it. Instead, the Vikings going to bring it out and run some offense. Carson Smith all the way to the rack. And count it. Carson Smith just slices through the defense. And the Vikings take their first lead of the night. Hartley, quick dish to the corner. Savetic, he can shoot it. And he is the one guy for Hartley that can really drain it from three. And quickly the Vikings come the other way. Ebert goes up. It's blocked by Nicolas. Here come the Hawks in transition. Callaway up, misses. Nicolas flying in for the rebound. And jump ball. So the Hawks hit a three in the corner. We go the other way. Ebert's shot blocked. Jump ball goes to River Valley. Hartley with some token pressure. Hanging on to a 4-2 lead. They quickly double. And ball's loose. And again, jump ball. Possession arrow points to the Hawks. So just a quick double team there by the Hawks, able to cause the turnover. And for River Valley, Carson Smith slow to get up. That's not what you want to see. Not sure if his arm was caught underneath or he smacked his head on the floor. So with that, Hartley will take the basketball. Entering the game for the Vikings, freshman Carter Myers. Carter came on the other night, had an outstanding fourth quarter of play. Several big rebounds, 4 points for the Vikings. So we see the Vikings with an early substitution here with the injury with Carter Myers. First person off the bench for the Hawks will be a 6'6 freshman, so some young guys are going to have to make some big contributions in a big-time game. And immediately, the Hawks go right back to the post, inside out, and bang, got it again. Savetic. He doesn't like to put the ball on the floor, but he can definitely catch and shoot. 2 early threes for him. The Hawks up 7-2. High ball screen. Hartley traps it. Vikings just need to settle in here against this pressure. Ebert with the contested three, off back rim. Savetic with the run out. Ebert gets back, tries to take the charge. Got it! They called the charge. Chase Ebert missed the three, but he sprinted back in transition. Simply beat Carson Savetic to the spot. Got his feet set, took the charge. Big play there by the junior Ebert. Carson Smith checks back into the game for RV. Smith with the ball, facing full court, man pressure. Hartley looking to trap every chance they get. If Hartley keeps trapping, if River Valley can just get the ball out of the trap, they're going to get open looks. On that one, Pharez Nicolas just a little bit late, called a foul. Hartley is another team that isn't really deep. Cannot afford to get in foul trouble. Inbounds play quickly. Smith deflected and blocked. Nicolas again. Ball's loose, turnover. Both teams turning it over early. Carson Smith, transition, pull-up jumper, nothing but the bottom. Vikings cut it to three. 7-4 Hartley here, 4:20 to go, quarter number one. Callaway, pull-up three, air ball. Oh, great hustle play by Savetic. And that's one of the keys today, hustle plays. Savetic makes one there. Hartley again looking high post entry. Gets the ball back to the sophomore Callaway, Ja'Kai Callaway. Usually has the ball in his hands a lot. Loves to drive it from that left wing. But as a young player, that's one of the things he struggles with at times. He just gets a little lackadaisical. Turnover there. Vikings with a chance to tie. Smith, contested three, goes. It rattles around and drops. And Carson Smith brings the Vikings back to even. And now Smith with the block. Vikings on a 5-0 run. Chance to take the lead. Turnover, 2-on-1. Bounce pass, and Savetic finishes, and the foul. So in transition after the turnover, Bishop Hartley able to get the 2-on-1. Callaway to Savetic, bounce pass for a basket and a foul. And with that, we're going to take a timeout. 3:13 to go. It's Bishop Hartley 9, River Valley 7. So here early, a little bit surprised, but we've seen both teams with some turnovers. River Valley with 5 turnovers here in the first 5 minutes. The Hawks with 4. Maybe both teams just feeling a little bit jittery here, knowing what's on the line. As we said in the pregame, the winner of this game will take on the winner of the Zanesville-Maysville versus Indian Valley game tonight that's being played, and the winners will be playing in the regional semifinals. For the Bishop Hartley Hawks, you see their regular season here. Overall 21-3, went 5-1, as we said, to win the CCL outright for the first time since 2011. The Hawks have put together an impressive season and ended up as the #1 seed in the Central District. So Savetic will step to the line, chance to try to finish the three-point play, and he gets it. So Savetic comes out on fire here for the Hawks. 9 of the Hawks' first 10 points. River Valley handles the pressure. Weston tries to draw contact. Foul is not called. They call the block. The Hawks 3-on-2 in transition. And again, just out of control turnover by Bishop Hartley. RV has numbers. Now Nicolas gets back. Chase Smith, one dribble left, pull up three, got it. Another three ball from the left wing. Vikings tied up 10 apiece. Callaway to Callaway. There's the dribble drive and just an easy take there for Jaden Callaway. First team all-district player, saw some space and attacked it. Gets to the rim easy. Hartley back up by 2. Nice little action there by the Vikings. Down screen, pin down for Carson Smith. Deep 3 doesn't go, but they called the foul. Foul goes on Savetic. That's his second. So the leading scorer in the game has 2 fouls here early. Looks like Coach Andreas James is going to get him out of the game. Smith misses the first one. He still has 2 more. Smith with 2 remaining free throws here. Chance to pull the Vikings even. Gets that one. Savetic comes out of the game for the Hawks. Christian King enters. King has been a guy that's got some more minutes as the year went on for Hartley. Played some big minutes in that CCL title game matchup with the Sales. So we're knotted up 12 each with 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 1 of the Division II Central District Championship. Callaway again attempts to drive it, and Ebert picks it off. Transition, Chase Ebert with the finish. RV back on top. Just a lackadaisical passing by the Hawks. It's haunted them all season long. And the Vikings get it in transition and go up by 2. Kai Callaway to King. King with the handoff to Jaden Callaway. Callaway slices and dices, a great move, pretty finish. And they get a turnover off the pressure. Callaway spins, nothing there. King in transition 3, steps into it and buries it. (16-14) Hawks. 17-14, excuse me. They were a little slow on the scoreboard. And another turnover here by the Hawks. The defense is creating some opportunities. Quick reversal. Jaden Callaway thinks about it. He's going to bring it back out. We're under 50 seconds here in quarter number 1. It's been as entertaining as we expected. Top-seeded Hartley against number 2 seed River Valley. Both these teams with dreams of the Sweet 16 in their heads. Vikings are going to be content here just to sit back and let Hartley look for the last shot. Ball in Ja'Kai Callaway's hands. Callaway is extremely talented dribbler, can attack the basket. As we said, he loves that left wing. He'll use a combination move and explode by. He went quick, didn't get it. Ball goes out of bounds. 3.6 left. But Callaway attacked early. Ball just got deflected off, I believe, of Aiden Kinney. Look for the lob here. Quick entry, Godfrey, turnaround. Doesn't go, and that's the way we're going to wrap up quarter number 1. So after 1 quarter here at Central Crossing High School, it's Bishop Hartley 17, River Valley 14.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now, our neighborhood, our news.
Welcome back to Central Crossing High School. You're watching boys basketball tournament action live and free on the OH Report. We start quarter number 2 here in the Division II Central District Championship game. Bishop Hartley leading River Valley 17-14. Vikings start the quarter with possession. Carson Smith with the drive to the basket. Foul called. Vikings take it out underneath. Quick handoff from Ebert to Smith. Smith elevates for 3. Won't go. Out of bounds. The ball goes off the hands of 6'6" freshman Jeffrey Reynolds for Hartley. Aiden Kinney muscles up through and scores. Kinney was just too strong there off the inbound set. He's able to get that one to go, bring the Vikings within 1. Chase Ebert tries to get the quick steal in the inbounds. Nothing doing, so the Vikings will retreat as Hartley brings it into the front court. King on the left wing. Looking to Nicholas, high-low action, stolen by Kinney. The high-low look just has not worked this afternoon so far for Bishop Hartley. Couple turnovers off of that set. Now the Vikings put Smith in the post. He's just too big. Carson Smith at 6'4" elevates over the 5'10" Christian King. The Vikings go back in front. Hartley again spreads the floor, look for the high ball screen. River Valley with the switch. Nicholas for 3, and that's a shot River Valley can live with. Nicholas doesn't shoot that a lot. Unsuccessful there, but the Vikings promptly come back and turn it over. 2-on-1, and almost another turnover there for Hartley. Both teams just a little loose with the basketball. Callaway looking for the high double screen. Get the switch. Hartley has the matchup they want if they attack the basket. Quickly goes to the freshman, and they're going to call the foul there on Carson Smith. He fouled Jeffrey Reynolds. So Callaway with the step through, quick diagonal. Reynolds goes up through the defender, creates the foul. We'll see if Hartley tends to make some adjustments against this River Valley defense. The Vikings, as they have all season long, switching ball screens, switching screens away, pin downs. That last possession with the switch, they had Pharez Nicolas being guarded by the sophomore Chase Smith, but Hartley elected not to roll Nicolas to the block. Reynolds' first attempt from the line. It's a little long. Gets the second one with a chance to tie. 6'6" freshman lefty. Looks, fires, missed it. They missed them both. The Vikings maintain the lead. Kenny fakes the handoff to Smith. Now Carson with it, driving left side. Stopped, and another turnover. The turnovers adding up quickly with both of these teams. Holloway quickly in transition, all the way to the basket and scores, and that's where he is at his best. He is quick, and he can get there in a hurry. And the double team creates the turnover. The Vikings just panicking a little bit there. The double team comes, just throw it over the head and out of bounds. And now the Hawks bring back Carson Savetic. So Savetic enters the game with 9 points, but 2 personal fouls. 5:30 to go. Hartley clinging to a 1-point lead. And the scoreboards just went out. So we're going to have a delay here while they check the cords and everything at the scorers table. So while we have a second here, let's talk about how these two teams were able to get here. As we said, coming into the game, Hartley was the number 1 seed. River Valley was the number 2 seed. Hartley opened up tournament play by defeating London 60-51, and then Granville 48-42. The Vikings, on the other hand, have went through 2 Columbus City League teams, defeating Beechcroft and then topping Lyndon McKinley in the semifinals to get here in this championship game tonight. Callaway with the short baseline jumper. Good defense there by Sawyer Weston. It comes up short, and the Vikings rebound with a chance to go back ahead. Chase Smith, deep 3. Won't go. Aiden Kinney there for the rebound. And they got it. Foul number 3 on Carson Savetic. So Savetic went in to dig on the rebound, and they're going to call that. Carson Smith misses it. Savetic comes in right over the forearm and wrist, and they call it. And the leading scorer for the Hawks goes to the bench with 3. Over 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So fouls have definitely played a big role here so far. Both these teams really physical with the basketball. Ebert with a great dish. Chase drives it. Help side defender slides over. No backside rotation. Ebert finds Kinney for 2. Vikings up 20-19. Hartley again spacing the floor. 1-4 set. UCLA cut. Gets it to go. Good look there from Callaway to Callaway. We'll take a 30-second timeout here with Bishop Hartley back in the lead, 21-20. Well, as we said, the winner of this game goes to Athens Thursday night, 6 o'clock, Ohio University Convocation Center against the winner of Zanesville, Maysville, and Indian Valley. Talked to a lot of people that watch high school basketball in Central Ohio and Southeast Ohio, and most would concur that the winner of this game today between River Valley and Bishop Hartley is going to be the favorite to come out of that region, that Athens regional, and make it to Dayton for the state Final Four. So a lot is on the line here tonight. Not just a district title, but maybe the opportunity to get all the way to Dayton. Here come the Vikings. Corner 3 by Chase Smith won't go. Kinney again with the rebound. Aiden just cleaning up on the glass. And Carson Smith gets it, buries another 3. Vikings back up by 3. The senior sharpshooter buries it again. And if you're River Valley, that's what you want. You want Hartley trying to compete with you by shooting and matching you 3-ball for 3-ball, because it's not going to work. Hartley misses the 3. Pharez Nicolas commits the foul, his second. So foul trouble wreaking havoc here on Hartley early in this ball game. Hartley bench is going to have to step up and give huge minutes here for this 21-3 basketball club. 23-21, Vikings chance to extend the lead. Get the ball out of the trap, drive it, Sawyer Weston to the basket, and again, you get the ball out of the trap, you're going to have either an open shot or a driving lane. It's exactly what happened. Wide open drive, Sawyer Weston with the finish. Vikings go up 4. And again, for River Valley, this is the 3rd tournament game where they've played a team that just likes to isolate, play one-on-one, not a lot of movement away from the ball. Plays right into the strength of the Vikings. And that does too. Callaway with no driving lane just launches the 3. Doesn't go down. Carson Smith, that would have brought this place to its feet. Doesn't go. Callaway transition, turnover. Sawyer Weston one-on-one. Euro step, won't go. And back we come the other way. Ja'Kai Callaway with the hezzy. Quick dish inside to King, and they're going to call the foul. They're going to call that foul on Aiden Kinney. His first, team's second of the quarter. Christian King steps to the line for Hartley. First one is good. Chase Smith back into the game, replacing Sawyer Weston. Senior Carson Smith with 14 of the Vikings' 25 here to start this game. He had 31 the other night in the semifinal win over Lyndon McKinley. 14 here early tonight. 25-23, River Valley. Chase Smith to his brother Carson. Carson looking inside, mismatch inside, gets it Aiden Kinney. Kinney blocked from behind by the freshman. Reynolds gets the block. And with nothing there, Hartley walks it up. So again, look for Hartley, spread the floor, run a few cuts, try to get in isolation, and then just simply drive it. King for three, short. Rebound, River Valley. Hartley's strength is attacking the basket, and they're putting up some threes that I'm sure their coach isn't very fond of right now. And Hartley came up with it. And they're going to say Andreas James, coach of Hartley, called timeout. It was the loose ball. And on the replay, don't see Coach James calling timeout, but the official determined that he did. So with that, 30-second timeout is granted. So 25-23, River Valley leads with 1:46 to go. Vikings having outscored Bishop Hartley 11-6 here in quarter number 2. Coach Rodney Brown, 5th season as the Vikings head coach, trying to take this team and this program to the Sweet 16 for just the 4th time in River Valley history. Vikings have made regional play in 1963, 1975, 2007, and they're hoping to put that 2024 banner on the wall. So far, RV doing what they need to do with the 2-point lead. Hartley will inbound. Callaway walks it up the length of the court. Looks at Coach James for the call. Look to King in the corner. Short. Rebound by Carson Smith. Another 3-point attempt goes awry for the Hawks. And Chase Smith looking to make a play, and they call him for the travel. Looked like he was going to try to push the ball up to the right wing to to Carson Smith. Hartley defender jumped the passing lane. Smith tried to run the back cut. They called Ebert for the walk. Both teams turning it over quite a bit. 22 combined turnovers so far here through the first 15 minutes of tonight's ball club. And there's another one right through the hands of the senior Godfrey. So 1 minute to go here in the first half. District 2 championship game. River Valley in the navy blue, looking to extend their lead against the top-seeded Hartley Hawks. Smith with the three-pointer doesn't go. Hartley in transition. Callaway shakes and bakes to the rack. Won't go. Tipped around. Rebound by Sawyer Weston. And with Pharez Nicolas on the bench, just not a lot of offensive rebounds for the Hawks. Carson Smith to the basket and charge. Oh, big call there. Carson Smith with the nice move. Takes it down the lane. King slides over. It was close. Not sure if he got there before Carson left his feet or not, but the official deemed that it was a charge, and that's all that matters. So Carson gets his second foul. They'll put him on the bench. Make sure he doesn't get his third here before the half. 25-23, River Valley. Hartley probably looking for the last shot here. We're under 7, and another turnover. Can the Vikings finish it? Chase Smith, deep three, won't go. And that brings half number 1 to an end. At halftime, River Valley 25, Bishop Hartley 23. You're watching high school boys tournament basketball live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm OH Report founder Brian Skoronsky, and you've just enjoyed first half action live and free exclusively right here on the OH Report. But stick around, still plenty more to come right here as our boys high school basketball returns after this.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now, our neighborhood, our news.
Today's D2 Boys District Final is brought to you live and free thanks to Matthews Auto Group, the area's #1 dealer with over 800 automobiles. It's currently in stock. Check out Matthews' selection at the link in the description. Phase 6, Strength and Performance. Transform your athletic potential into peak performance with Phase 6 Strength and Performance in Marion. Premier Optometry Group. Premier Optometry helps you keep the game in focus because better vision is our purpose. KRISTA Smith, the Agency Real Estate Group. Looking to buy or sell? Call KRISTA Smith at 740-225-2615. But Marion County Now, we're all about you. And like our friends at the OH Report, we're free to readers. And by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Some want it to happen, some wish it would happen. Crown makes it happen. 25-23, River Valley up over #1 Bishop Hartley. We will have halftime stats, analysis, and more when we come back.
Hi, I'm OH Report founder Brian Skoronsky, and you've just enjoyed first half action live and free exclusively right here on the OH Report. But stick around, still plenty more to come right here as our boys high school basketball returns after this.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now, our neighborhood, our news.
Welcome back to the premier optometry group halftime show. We are live at Central Crossing High School for today's Division II Central District Championship game between the top-seeded Bishop Hartley Hawks and the number 2 seed River Valley Vikings. At halftime, the Vikings hold on to a 2-point lead in today's action. Looking at the stats here from the first half. Turnovers were the name of the game. Both teams typically do a good job of taking care of the basketball. Not so in half number 1. River Valley with 13 turnovers. Fortunately for the Vikings, Hartley has been willing to give the ball up as well, with the Hawks committing 11. For 2s and 3s, you see River Valley with 7 2s, 3 made 3s on the day, 11 rebounds. For Bishop Hartley, 5 made 2s, a trio of 3-pointers, only 6 rebounds for the Hawks, and that was one of the things that we were looking at coming into this game was the rebounding of Bishop Hartley, led by Pharez Nicolas and Ethan Godfrey, and the Vikings have not only neutralized that, but they have done a great job of getting on the glass. In the first half, River Valley led by Carson Smith, the senior, with 14 points. Bishop Hartley led by Carson Savetic with 9, Jaden Calloway with 6. But really the story has been some of the foul trouble Hartley has endured. Savetic came out for Hartley, hit 9 of their first 10 points. He sat the last 5 minutes of the first half with 3 fouls. And then Pharez Nicolas picked up his second foul and sat for the majority of that second quarter as well. So here we go, half number 2. River Valley 16 minutes away from heading to the Sweet 16. Hartley with the ball first, and again, just not focused and fully engaged. Ball went through Calloway's hands. And just, again, no movement away from the basketball and settling for the 3. And again, River Valley's just going to live with this all day. Hartley playing right into the strength of River Valley, just standing and watching and launching 22, 23 footers. Exactly what River Valley needed to happen and is happening so far. And on the other end, there's an answer. Sawyer Weston with a little 8-footer. Vikings up 4. High ball screen. Calloway gets downhill to the basket. Doesn't go. Pharez Nicolas with the quick hustle offensive rebound. Ja'Kai Calloway to his brother. Jaden drives it. Step through. Rolls around. Won't go. The Hawks come up empty again. So great start here for River Valley. A couple of stops and a score on the offensive end. Vikings spread the floor. Dribble handoff. Weston looking to see if he can make something happen against Nicolas. A lot of contact. No call. Remember, Nicolas has 2 fouls. Gets a third. That would be huge. Now, Nicolas with Ebert. And he's going to get him. And Pharez Nicolas, too aggressive, gets foul number 3, just a minute and 46 seconds into the second half. And Nicolas just with too much body. Handoff, Ebert to Smith. Off his fingertips, out of bounds. So for Hartley, Savetic on the bench with 3. Pharez Nicolas, second team, all-district player, dominant post player with 3. 27-23, River Valley. Weave action, handoff, and Calloway, Ja'Kai Calloway gets to the basket. And I think that's going to go on Carson Smith. And it is, and now River Valley's going to have to deal with some foul trouble of their own. Carson Smith gets his 3rd foul. Mentioned it early in this ball game. Ja'Kai Calloway, that is what he does best. He's not the best three-point shooter, but he can put the ball on the floor and get to the basket, especially on that left side. He was able to do it there, pull the Hawks to within 2. Smith stays on the floor for RV with 3 fouls. Vikings leading by 2. Ebert, high ball screen with Smith, and jump ball. Jaden Calloway jumped that ball screen. Got the switch, reached in, was able to tie it up. Possession arrow goes to RV. Inbound to Smith. Reverse dribble, ball's on the floor, knocked around. Nicolas comes up with it. See if the Vikings take the charge instead. Nicolas missed the layup. Put back Calloway. Tie ball game. Back and forth we go. Oh, inside out dribble by Chase Ebert to the rack and finishes. Great move by Ebert. Caught the Hawks sleeping. 29-27, RV with the answer. Other end, Calloway. Jaden Calloway with the miss. Ja'Kai with the offensive rebound. Spins around Weston. Loose, misses it. Great box out by Aiden Kinney. Clears out Nicholas. Carson Smith with the rebound. Ebert to Kinney. Count it. 31-27. Hartley goes on a 4-0 run to tie it. River Valley responds. Back to a 4-point game. Vikings again switching all the screens. Not a lot of movement by Hartley. Vikings just sitting and helping on the defensive side. And another miss. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll be River Valley's. Freshman Carson Myers enters the game for River Valley. Carson Savetic enters the game for Bishop Hartley. Freshman Jeffrey Reynolds enters for Hartley. Pharez Nicolas will have a seat on the bench. (31-27). Vikings, they can get another basket or two, start to put some separation between themselves and the Hawks. We said Hartley has not been to the districts for the last few years. River Valley was here in the district championship game a year ago. Will the experience pay off here for the Vikings? Foul called there on Hartley. River Valley with the baseline out of bounds. Inbounds to Weston. Weston to Kinney. Kinney back to Chase Smith. Chase fakes a three. Now he pulls it. Deep three. Won't go. Rebound by the Hawks. Run out. 3-on-1. And, they got a little fancy, and I thought it was going to cost them. Instead, they get the basket and the foul. Savetic with a little fancy pass instead of just catching and scoring. Hawks got lucky there. The freshman Reynolds steps to the line. He was there in the first half. Missed both of his free throws. A chance to cut it to a 1-point game for Bishop Hartley. Reynolds gets it. 31-30. Vikings up by 1. Run and jump. Ebert, diagonal skip. Carson Myers, count it. Again, if you're going to try to trap, you've got to be able to rotate. Hartley slow on the defensive rotation. River Valley with the easy score. On the other end, the junior Jaden Calloway step through Euro, finishes. Back and forth we go, 33-32. And ball's loose on the floor. Behind the back pass by Ebert. Out of bounds. And they're going to say it went off of Hartley. And Vikings may have caught a break there. Looked like it hit the foot of Aiden Kinney. But the Vikings will take it. So Calloway gets up into Ebert, almost creates the turnover. Chase behind the back from the floor. Deflection out of bounds. Viking ball. Godfrey leaves for the Hawks. Nicholas back in with 3 fouls. River Valley 33, Hartley 32. 2:55 to go here in quarter number 3. Chase Smith with the jumper, misses. Hartley in transition. And turned it over. And again, the turnover bug bites Hartley. Just sloppy play there. 3-on-2. Tries to throw the one-handed pass off the bounce. Out of bounds. River Valley ball. Hartley matching up full court. See if they're going to fake it or just run and jump it. Be careful here. Calloway's quick, and there it is. He can guard. There's the turnover. He goes right at Weston. Weston gets it back, but they're going to call the foul. Or maybe they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So Calloway picks Weston's pocket. Sawyer sprints back. Looked like he was able to do the same thing. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Hartley's. Jakai Calloway using that speed and quickness. So 33-32, River Valley. Hartley's ball out of bounds. Savetic thought he was going to get a clean look. Myers gets there. Savetic to the basket. As we said, Savetic does a really good job of shooting it. Not comfortable off the bounce, and you could see why. Took it to the basket. Didn't get anything but the backboard there. Wasn't even close, but and the scrum for the offensive rebound there. Foul called on the Vikings. Xavier Hensel with the foul. And again, Hartley just a little sloppy with the ball. Now Weston will check back in for RV. Hensel will exit. Had two outstanding games today. The first one was close, emotional, great game. This one, absolutely the same thing so far. Ball goes into Nicolas. Nicolas with a quick spin. The junior attacks freshman Myers. Carter fouls. Pharez Nicolas steps to the line. Fifth team foul of the quarter for River Valley. So Hartley will be shooting 2 the rest of the quarter. Nicolas will step to the line, over 80% on the season. Chance for the 6'5 junior to give his ball club the lead. Got the first one. Only his second point of the night. Second team All-District, first team CCL, All-League selection. He's dealt with foul trouble today, a couple big blocks. He makes them both. Hartley back in front. Vikings still playing without Carson Smith, sitting with 3. And down here, we've got a battle going on, and the senior Aiden Kinney showing the freshman Jeffrey Reynolds what it's all about. And a tee. And I would guess they're going to get them both. Aiden walked over and said something to Reynolds. Reynolds didn't like it. Kind of went back and forth. A little push. Aiden sold it a little bit. We're going to see what they're going to call here. But as I was saying, the senior against the freshman, Aiden was just posting him up, being physical, was able to get Reynolds to commit the foul. Officials are talking it over as Coach Rodney Brown and Coach Andreas James bring their ball clubs to the bench to discuss some strategy. So they're going to call double technical foul. So Aiden Kinney from River Valley gets the technical. Jeffrey Reynolds from Hartley gets the technical. And really, I think it was a good job of officiating there. Aiden said something to him, started the conversation, went back and forth, little push. Both guys got warned. Official just making sure they're staying in control. 2:07 to go, the third quarter, tight game. You know it's going to get emotional. It's going to get physical. Officials trying to keep things in check. 34-33 Hartley. River Valley with the inbound, chance to lead. Weston, top of the key. Smith wide open. Chase catches. Up, won't go down. Good look there for RV. Rebound by Calloway. Jaden attacking the basket to Savetic. Savetic thinks about the 3. Decides not to shoot it to Godfrey. Godfrey to Jakai Calloway. Back to his brother Jaden. Jaden up front. Top of the key. High post entry. They're trying to get an isolation. Calloway with Weston. Hand check. No call there. Smith working and the foul, and it won't go. So Hartley obviously seeing something they want. They tried to isolate Chase Smith with Jakai Calloway. And as we said, Calloway is such a tough matchup with his quickness. Didn't call the initial fouls, called it on the attack. Callaway steps to the line, misses again. That's 2 consecutive free throw misses for Jakai. And 1 possession games, tight games like this, free throws are so important. Second one from Callaway, bends and sends, missed it. 3 misses in a row, but Callaway comes up with it again. Vikings fortunate there. Savetic was wide open. They didn't get it to him. And Callaway attacks the basket again, but if you're River Valley, good foul. Send him to the free throw line. Don't give him the layup. So although Chase Smith was beat off the dribble, committed the foul, he's going to make Callaway earn them. Callaway, again, another one, 4 in a row. In his head. You can just tell by the body language, frustration. Finally gets it to go, but 1 of 5 from the line for the second team all-league player. Hartley just 8 of 15 from the charity stripe. That could come back to haunt them. 35-33, Vikings down 2. Ebert, oh, tough shot. Wow! Chase Ebert, 17-footer. Guy in his face. Gets it to go. We're tied. 1 minute. Quarter number 3. The resiliency of the Vikings. Finding a way to even it up again. Nicolas really trying to post. Kick out. Savetic for 3. Missed it. Aiden Kinney, rebound. Loose ball. Hartley comes up with it. Under 40 seconds to go. Jaden Callaway spreads the floor. Freshman Myers up to try to get a count. See if they shoot it early here. If River Valley can force Hartley to shoot it before they want it. Out of bounds. Turnover. Big mistake there by Bishop Hartley. Bishop Hartley with the basketball, tie game, 35-all, had a chance to hold it for the last shot. Instead, they attack the basket and turn it over. Understanding game situations, so important. Vikings have a chance to make them pay. Chase Ebert to Sawyer Weston. Weston drives it, stripped. River Valley turns it over. Callaway all the way. Up and finish. 3, 2. At the buzzer, Aiden Kinney. Oh! It rimmed out, but they were gonna wave it off anyway. But Aiden Kinney with the 3-quarter court shot at the end of 3 almost got it to go. We are 8 minutes from one of these 2 ball clubs punching their ticket to go to Athens in the Sweet 16. Bishop Hartley 37, River Valley 35. You're watching boys basketball tournament action live and free on the OH Report.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle. Visit Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
As is tradition here on the OH Report, it is money time. 4th quarter action. Here we go, Central District Division II championship game. Bishop Hartley, River Valley, 37-35. Hartley leads. 8 minutes away from going to Athens to Ohio University and a chance to play in regional action. This game has gone back and forth. Neither team able to pull away. Vikings 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Hartley just 8 of 15. First possession of the game. Hartley comes up short on another 3. Vikings in transition. Quickly up the 4. Sawyer Weston misses the 3, and rebound goes to Ethan Godfrey. Good look there for Sawyer Weston. Right on line, just didn't drop. And now fourth quarter, we see the Vikings change. They've been playing man all night long. Now they're going to go to a 2-1-2 zone. They showed a little bit of this against Lyndon McKinley. It worked well. And so far, it's worked on the defensive end in quarter number 4. Another miss by Hartley. Weston, quick push in transition, and it goes. Ebert finds Weston. Weston spins and finishes. We're back to even. Hartley trying to recognize the set they want to run against this Viking 2-1-2. So far, content to spread the floor. Now they look for the high post entry to Godfrey, to Savetic. Missed it again. So Savetic has went cold from 3. He's really the only three-point threat from Hartley. Chase Ebert got it! We talked about money time, and there it is. Money 3, 40-37. Vikings back on top. Bishop Hartley again looking to attack the zone. They usually run a high-low cross-action set against zone. Try to get the ball in the high post, and then a duck in on the low post for Nicolas. Right now, Godfrey instead has stepped out. No answer so far for the Hawks. Vikings willing to let Callaway shoot it. Savetic, sidestep, 3 ball. Won't go. Rebound, Nicolas, and he scores. That's what he does well. You're not getting a touch in the offensive possession, you go rebound. It's exactly what Pharez did there. Back cut, Sawyer Weston drives it. Blocked, finished, yes! Carson Smith cleans it up. 16 for Smith, 42-39. Hartley looks like they have about an 8-point lead. The lack of urgency right now. The lob and the foul. So they set it up. They run the lob. Tried to get it to Nicolas for the dunk. Aiden Kinney goes up. They call the foul. They're going to call it with the push and the body. So they screen the zone, try to throw the lob. Nicolas goes up. Aiden Kinney contests it. But again, if you're Aiden Kinney in River Valley, you take the foul. Do not let them get the easy dunk. They did just that. So Nicolas will go to the charity stripe. He's been good there today. Chance to pull his team back to within 1. 42-39, under 5 minutes to go, quarter number 4. And he missed it. Well, if Hartley ends up losing this ball game, they have nobody to blame but themselves. Their issues from the free throw line are going to haunt them if they lose today. Just 9 of 17 on the day. 42-40. Vikings up 2 with the ball. Ball back in Ebert's hands. And they're going to get a foul on Callaway. So a little ball screen. Aiden Kinney rolling to the basket. As he rolled to the basket off the ball screen, they called Callaway with the grab. Looked like his left hand got him around the waist. Just held him up. Under 4:40 to go. Ebert isolated on Callaway. Just uses his strength. That's just strong. Chase Ebert just muscles through Callaway. Ebert now with 11. Vikings up 4. 4 minutes from Athens. Viking crowd on their feet, urging this team on. Trying to win just their 4th district championship in boys basketball in school history. Godfrey, 3-ball. Big shot by Ethan Godfrey. Godfrey's first points of the night. Vikings quickly in transition. Kenny blocked. Hartley, 3-on-3. Callaway to the basket. Finishes. 45-44. Hartley back in front. Oh, what a game we have had. These two teams battling it out. And foul be called on the floor. Carson Smith trying to go baseline drive. So River Valley up 44-40. Huge sequence there. Vikings in transition. Hartley with the block. Callaway comes the other way. Up and under on the right side. And the finish. And they're going to call foul. So on the inbounds, Carson Smith with the curl, puts on the floor. The foul called on Hartley. That'll be Hartley's 3rd of the quarter. River Valley with only 1 team foul here in quarter number 4. Ebert looking to inbounds. Into Smith, turnover. Smith gets it back to Nicolas, 2-on-2. Loses it, almost walks. Savetic to Callaway. 45-44. Hartley ball. River Valley in the 2-1-2. They're starting to extend it a little bit as Carson Smith with some length and height out guarding the basketball. Callaway spreads the floor, drives it down the lane, gets it. Oh, Ja'Kai Callaway. He excels in the open court. And with the Vikings in the 2-1-2 defense, he just exploded by, was able to get to the basket and finish. While Callaway finished, now he's got to step to the free throw line and see if he can convert. Callaway just 1 of 5 on the night from the free throw line. He has erupted here. He now leads the Hawks with 13 points. So 47-44. Bishop Hartley leading River Valley with 3:05 to go. We were just under 4 minutes. River Valley up 44-40. Thought the Vikings might be in control, and a quick 7-0 run by Bishop Hartley has given the Hawks the lead. Ja'Kai Callaway, after the timeout, will be stepping to the free throw line. A chance to extend the lead. Make it a 2-possession game. Bishop Hartley just 9 of 17 from the free throw line. Both teams uncharacteristically turning it over. River Valley with 20 turnovers on the night. Bishop Hartley with 14. And we've talked about it a lot today. Bishop Hartley, young, inexperienced, been knocked out of the tournament in sectionals the last few years. River Valley here for the 2nd consecutive season, the district championship, trying to punch their ticket and get themselves to Athens. Callaway gets it to go. 48-44, back and forth we go. River Valley ball, chance to cut into the lead. Ebert blows by Callaway to Weston. Weston for 3, yes! Sawyer Weston with a big shot. Sawyer doesn't shoot the 3-ball that much, but he hits a big one. We talk about money time, and that was money. Wide open. Sawyer gets it to go. 48-47. Under 2.5 to play. Hartley content to spread the floor. Hartley looking for the blow-by. River Valley help side defense, just sit in there and wait. Pressure on the ball. Help where needed. River Valley score. River Valley needs a stop and a score. And Coach Andreas James from Bishop Hartley calls a timeout. So in this quarter, River Valley has outscored Bishop Hartley 12-11. The Vikings, after a 4-point lead, got down 4, come down the court. Sawyer Weston wide open 3 from the right wing. Weston buries it, brings it back to 48-47. Chase Ebert drives it, pitches it. Sawyer feet set, hits it. Big shot by Sawyer, sets up what's going to be a thrilling last 2 minutes here at Central Crossing in Grove City, Ohio. Again, thank you for tuning in to the OH Report. I'm Mark Bollinger, Adam Thompson here producing, Brandon on camera. We appreciate all of you tuning in. If you're watching, it's a great day for basketball. Several other games on tap later. We're watching Division II Central District Championship here. And of course, in Ontario, here soon, there's a small little game that's going to be taking place. Ontario High School between the Shelby Whippets and Lexington. Those two teams battling for a chance to go to regionals. And quick entry pass goes inside, knocked out of bounds by Aiden Kinney. Hartley maintains control. 4 seconds go off the clock. River Valley looking, force a turnover. Inbound, handoff. Now Ebert matched up with Jaden Calloway. Ebert's going to get up into him, almost got the steal. Godfrey, guarded by Smith, to Savetic. Savetic to Godfrey. Godfrey, another 3. Got it! That's his second big 3 in the fourth quarter. He had not scored all game, and he hits 2 big 3s from the right wing. River Valley, they don't need to force a shot. Get the shot you want. Still 51-47. Weston blocks. Out of bounds, no foul, and it's going to maintain, River Valley will maintain possession. And again, the official steps in, warns the guys, knock off some of the talking. Smith is going to inbound. Look for the ball to get back into Carson Smith's hands here off the inbound. Smith off the screen from Ebert, not open. Chase Smith back to Ebert. Ebert guarded by Calloway. Inside to Kinney. Kinney through, steps, misses. Rebound by Pharez Nicolas. 1 minute to go. 51-47, Bishop Hartley. Vikings up pressing, need a turnover. Calloway, and Jaden Calloway is going to be fouled. That's only the third team foul for River Valley of the quarter. So the Vikings can be aggressive. No need to just go and foul. Go and try to rip the ball out. See if you can get the steal. Force the official to call the foul. Don't just intentionally foul. And Coach Rodney Brown's going to take a timeout and talk to the Vikings. 54.6 seconds left. Division II Central District Championship. Bishop Hartley 51, River Valley 47. This has been a clash of the Titans. These two ball clubs came into the tournament the number 1 and number 2 seeds, and they have shown why. Back and forth they have went. Outstanding efforts by both ball clubs. Hartley up 4. 54 seconds to go. But if you're River Valley, you still have to be confident here. Your defense has created 14 turnovers on the day. You've created turnovers all season long. You've got a Hartley ball club that has shot poorly from the free throw line. Just 10 of 18. There's a lot of time left, a lot of possessions left. Can River Valley find the answer and pull this out and win a Division II Central District Championship? Hartley inbound, Calloway to Calloway, and the Vikings quickly foul. Sawyer Weston gives the foul on Jaden Calloway. 53 seconds left. Hartley again will inbound on the far sideline. River Valley with the quick sub. Carter Myers coming in for Carson Smith. Xavier Hensel will also enter the game, coming in for Aiden Kinney. So obviously the Vikings subbing to make sure that Smith and Kinney don't have to commit the additional foul. Inbound all the way into the backcourt. Callaway attacks, and Vikings going to reach in and foul. So nice job there by Hartley, throwing it into the backcourt, able to take off a little bit more time. About 5 seconds came off the clock. Jaden Callaway, first team all CCL for the champion Hawks. First team all Central District. Steps to the line, makes the first one. 52-47. Even with a make, it's still only a 2-possession game. Kinney and Smith check back in. Vikings do not need to come down and fire up a three. Just get a basket. And there's a little bit of help with the miss. River Valley down 5. Ebert, quick ball screen. Chase pulls it from deep. Air ball out of bounds. No, Chase came off the ball screen. Had a good look. Contested a little bit, but came up short. 38.8 to go. 52-47. Hartley clinging to the 5-point lead. Vikings full court, man press. Switch the screens. Ebert making sure Callaway doesn't touch it. Instead, the ball goes into Pharez Nicolas. And for Bishop Hartley, that is exactly the guy you want at the free throw line. So River Valley was up 44-40 with just over 4 minutes to go. Hartley on a 12-3 scoring run here over the last 3 minutes. Nicholas to the line, rolls around and drops. Oh, I thought he hadn't missed it. 53-47. Big free throw here, can make it a 3-possession game. Hartley's not putting anybody on the free throw line. Don't want to commit the foul. Hartley's only committed 3, so River Valley still would not be shooting, even on a foul. Nicholas, free throw, got it. It was pure. 54-47. Vikings have to go quick. Ebert into the front court, to the top of the key, to Smith. Chase Smith, 3, air ball, rebound Weston, out to Carson Smith. 3-pointer, blocked. Godfrey elevates, and Godfrey just got teed up. Oh, what a huge play. Big mistake there by Ethan Godfrey. His team had complete control, up 54-47, on the verge of clinching a district championship, and he ran his mouth and was talking after the block shot. The official comes in and tees him up. River Valley with a chance for a 5-point play, 5-point possession. Smith nails it, 54-48. The Vikings have life. Huge mental mistake by Ethan Godfrey of Hartley, and Smith calmly knocks him down. 54-49, Hawks up by 5, but River Valley basketball. It looked like this one was almost all but done, and a mental mistake by Bishop Hartley gives River Valley life. Can the Vikings take advantage? Inbound to Ebert. And the technical foul also counts as a foul, so it's the fourth one. Smith, 3-pointer, doesn't go, out of bounds, but River Valley keeps it. So Hartley had only committed 3 fouls in the quarter. The technical foul counts as a personal foul to get it to 4. So the next Hartley foul will be shooting instead of it being a common foul. Take the ball out of bounds. So a huge, huge mistake. Inbound by Ebert, stolen by Savetic. Savetic takes it down and is fouled. The 21st turnover of the night for River Valley, a costly one. Carson Savetic sees the inbound lob going to Chase Smith. Savetic steps in, picks it off. Smith is forced to foul. Savetic will step to the line. 54-49, 14.5 seconds to go. Savetic to the line. Got it. 55-49. Savetic with a chance to put the nail in the coffin. Make it a 3-possession game with the make. River Valley needs some quick threes. Missed it. Still a 2-possession game. Vikings up the floor quickly. Ebert got to get the quick three quickly. Chase Smith, 3. Got it! Three-pointer goes for Chase Smith from the corner. It is not over yet. River Valley still with life. Again, just another mental mistake by Bishop Hartley. Pharez Nicolas leaves Chase Smith to double team Chase Ebert. Ebert finds Smith wide open in the corner, the sophomore. Drains the 3 ball to make it 55-52. No need for Bishop Hartley to leave a 3-point shooter. So 2 huge mental mistakes here by Hartley has allowed the door to remain slightly cracked open here for River Valley. .9 to go. River Valley down by 3. Vikings definitely going to come out here, full court pressure, look to create the turnover. If you don't get a steal on the inbounds, you've got to give the foul, but you want to try to get the steal first. There's no need to intentionally foul. Go for the steal and either get the steal or force the official to call the foul. We know how proficient River Valley's been all season long shooting the 3 ball. 1 turnover and 1 shot is all they need right here. Carson Smith guarding the inbounder. Callaway turns it over, out of bounds. Not even a touch. There's the turnover. Can you believe this? Bishop Hartley is gift wrapping River Valley the opportunity. No time went off the clock. Ball went straight out of bounds. Should be on the baseline, out of bounds for River Valley. Yes, left baseline, out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Coach Andreas James for Bishop Hartley has just got to be extremely frustrated. They had this thing won, up by 7. 24 seconds or so to go. They get a technical called against them. They give up the open 3 when they were leading by 6. They turn the ball over without anybody even getting a touch with 5.9 seconds to go. River Valley seemingly on the brink of defeat and seeing their season come to an end has life. Down 3, 5.9 to go. Look for Carson Smith or Chase Smith to come off some kind of screening action and shoot the 3. The other thing you could see happen, we've seen it, Hartley a little undisciplined. They could foul a shooter. They've done it already today. They've fouled a 3-point shooter. As everybody in the gym coming to their feet. Ebert inbounding. Carson Smith on the left block. And Hartley sees the River Valley set and is going to call a timeout. So River Valley came out. Ebert on the inbound. Aiden Kinney, Sawyer Weston on the block. Looked like they were going to run Smith and Smith off of a couple of screens. Now, if you're Andreas James, the other thing you could do here is you could also commit the foul. You're ahead by 3, 5.9 to go. Commit the foul, put River Valley at the line. Taking a chance on offensive rebound on a missed free throw, but you also could, play the percentages and think that, just make it a foul shooting contest the rest of the way. But again, what looked like a game that was all but over. Bishop Hartley, the number 1 seed in the Columbus Central District, has given River Valley an opportunity here. Can the Vikings take advantage of it? River Valley looking for their first district title since 2007 with a chance to tie. River Valley comes out with the same look. Smith free throw line and block. Look for Carson Smith to screen for his brother. Instead, they fake it through the top. Ebert throws it in. Weston out the three-point line. Smith back to Weston to Ebert. Launches it, and it's short. River Valley just couldn't get the shot they wanted, and Bishop Hartley holds on and wins 55-52. Bishop Hartley will advance to the Sweet 16 and regional action Thursday night at 6 o'clock at Ohio University in the Convocation Center. Bishop Hartley, the Central District Division II champions, and what a ball game we had tonight. Congratulations to Bishop Hartley, but also to a game River Valley squad. Vikings here in their second consecutive district championship game just came up a little bit short. We'll come back for our post-game show and watch the awards ceremony for these two outstanding ball clubs. Again, you're watching boys high school basketball tournament live and free on the OH Report.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now, our neighborhood, our news.
welcome back to Central Crossing High School, where Bishop Hartley has defeated River Valley 55-52 in the Central District Championship game. The Vikings coaches and players just received their individual awards and the team trophy, and now we'll turn it over to the PA announcer as Bishop Hartley receives their honors as Central District Division II champions. As Bishop Hartley receives their team trophy, Central District Division II champions. We're going to take a quick break and then we'll come back with stats and interviews. Once again, the final from Central Crossing today, Bishop Hartley 55, River Valley 52. You're watching boys high school basketball tournament coverage live and free on the OH Report.
Welcome to Marion County Now, the heartbeat of our neighborhood, the fountain of our news. We're local, we're pertinent, and we're all about you. We're dedicated to keeping you in the loop, involved, and linked with the community. And the cherry on top, our service doesn't cost a dime. Marion County Now, our neighborhood, our news.
Welcome back to Central Crossing High School. Bishop Hartley wins the Central District Division II Championship 55-52 over River Valley. And with us tonight is the Premier Optometry Group MVP, senior Ethan Godfrey. And Ethan, thank you for joining us tonight. First of all, let's just talk about the game. What was so crucial for you guys to be able to come back and pull out that victory?
We practiced for moments like this all year. Coaches just telling us, keeping us calm on the bench, that we could do it. Like, we're here for a reason. We're number one for a reason. And, we just came out and performed.
Well, speaking of number one, I have to ask you, you guys were the top seed in the district. You went at the tournament draw. You went on the bracket. River Valley, the number 2 seed, jumps in the same side as you. What did you think?
Yeah, it was very personal for us from the beginning. Our coach told us, we're like, all right. So we knew this game was coming. All week we prepared for it. It was personal the whole time.
Well, and for you personally, scoreless through 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter comes along. Bang, bang, 2 big 3 balls. Yeah. Tell us about those 2 threes.
I've been getting up shots throughout the week, ready for this moment. They didn't come the first 3 quarters, but, I'm just playing my role, getting hustle plays, rebounds, and then I got open, and the rest is history.
Well, you won the championship today, and we're going to obviously let you guys celebrate and enjoy all that. But looking ahead, with the way things have kind of worked themselves out, it looks like Hartley is going to be going down to Athens and probably the favorite to come out of that and make a trip to Dayton.
Yep.
What would it be like for you guys to make that trip and make the Final Four in Dayton in a couple weeks?
It's been the goal all year. I know we could do it. Our goal is to come home with a state chip. So, yeah, we've just been going at it, going hard.
Well, it's been a heck of a run so far. First time since 2011, you guys won the CCL outright. Now you've added a Central District Championship, and Thursday night you get to tip it off with the chance to go win a regional championship and a chance to go to Dayton for the Final Four. Before we let you get out of here and go down there and take the pictures and all that fun stuff for winning a championship, anybody you want to give a shout-out to tonight?
I'll shout out my coaches, my teammates, working hard. We've been battling together since September. I'd like to thank my parents, and that's it.
All right. Well, hey, Ethan, we appreciate it. Congratulations to you and the rest of the Hawks. Great game today. We wish you the best of luck Thursday night and the rest of the way. We hope to see you down in Dayton in a couple of weeks.
You will.
Sounds great. So there you go, everybody. Ethan Godfrey,
thank you.
Senior from Bishop Hartley. 2 big 3-pointers in the fourth quarter helped Hartley defeat number 2 seed River Valley 55-52. We'll be back with more after this quick break.
More than Crown, we are the real people behind Crown CDJR of Dublin. Every member of our sales team is dedicated to providing you an excellent customer experience.
Find the right vehicle for you and your lifestyle is a Crown Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today, the better way to buy. Welcome back to the Premier Optometry Group post-game show here from Central Crossing High School in Grove City, Ohio. Today's action saw Bishop Hartley Hawks knocking off River Valley 55-52. Bishop Hartley advances to the Sweet 16 regional play Thursday night at 6 p.m. at the Convocation Center on the campus of Ohio University. Tonight, the Hawks were able to win to extend their record on the season to 22-3. They were led in scoring by Ja'Kai Calloway with 11. Jaden Calloway added 10. Carson Savetic added 10. Pharez Nicolas with 7, and then our MVP of the game, Ethan Godfrey, with 6 points, but 2 huge three-pointers in the fourth quarter were crucial in helping the Hawks on to victory. For River Valley, Carson Smith led the way with 18. Chase Ebert finished with 11. Sawyer Weston with 9. Aiden Kinney and Chase Smith contributed 6 points each. Quick look at the stats. River Valley with 6 made threes compared to 5 for Bishop Hartley. The Vikings win the rebound battle 21-15. River Valley with 20 turnovers compared to just 15 for Bishop Hartley. And then the free throws, 5 of 7 for River Valley. Bishop Hartley struggled but made them when they counted in the fourth quarter, 14 of 24 on the night. And as we said, Bishop Hartley extends their season with the win, ups their record to 22-3. For River Valley, they finished the season 19-6, their second consecutive appearance in the district championship game. They finished tied for second with Marion Harding in the MOAC. And although they lose some outstanding seniors in Carson Smith, Aiden Kinney, Xavier Hensel, with the expansion of the OHSA to 7 divisions next year and with the talent that's coming, look for the Vikings to be right back here again next year playing in a district championship game. So tonight, I guess it's this afternoon, we will wrap it up here from Central Crossing. I am Mark Bollinger. I've been your play-by-play announcer. Special thanks go out to Adam Thompson, who produced and handled everything behind the scenes today. He was the man in charge. I appreciate his help. And Brandon Powell, who was on camera. A huge thanks to all of our sponsors, Premier Optometry Group, KRISTA Herr and the agency, and everybody else throughout the season who has supported high school basketball here on the OH Report. Again, our final score from Central Crossing, Bishop Hartley 55, River Valley 52. You've been watching high school boys tournament basketball live and free on the OH Report. Have a great night, everybody.